still doing today. 2024 was a devastating year, but I feel like I'm ready to come back. And for what better way to start than setting up a monthly TBR? I came up with this fun little idea because I love watching booktube, you know, where people come up with interesting fun ways to pick their TBRs, and I thought it'd be fun if I could come up with one myself. And then I thought, I've got Funko Pops, so why not better to let Funko Pops choose what I read? It'll be fun. So let me introduce you to my Funko Pops. First we have is Blue Hair Jack, so Once Upon a Broken Heart. I've got two, as you can tell. I have a blue haired one and I have one where he's got blonde hair. This one has a broken apple, so I probably won't be showing him that much because I'm scared I'm going to lose the apple. But I want him to make his debut appearance. So there's this one. Then we've got my blonde haired Jax, who's got also a different colour. I forgot, yeah. This one he's got a pink apple, and again from Once Upon a Broken Heart. Then we have Evangeline, Rick from The Mummy. I've got two Deans also are the same. Accidental, but they were birthday gifts, so I cherish them both. I've got this Dean. I've got Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. My latest installment, which is Michael Myers, which I got for my recent birthday. And finally, at least I think it's finally, we have got Grogu or Baby Yoda. The aim is going to be, I pick 4 Funko Pops a video, and I'm going to go off the vibes of the book. Like, for example, if you pick up Evangeline, you know, I could pick, you know, like a purple cover, or basically a blue cover, or it can be a fantasy, or it can be a romance, you know, or a flower design, or along those lines. The reason is that I'm trying to basically come up with ways to pick a TBR monthly, because I do kind of miss having a set TBR. But the problem is I struggle to basically pigeonhole books. I can't do it. Every time I think, okay, I can do this, I'm like, later on I'm like, nah, I don't feel like reading it. So I thought, instead of setting down like certain types of prompts, like read a fantasy, read a horror, read a blue cover, read a new release, read a TBR of that, I can do it with basically these. This way I'm choosing, but I have the freedom to pick what I want. So each time I pick, so I can always go for something different. Like, for example, sci-fi fantasy, green cover, creature on the cover, you know, that type of thing. Today I'm just going to like blindly pick one. Just because I've got them here, so I'm just going to blindly pick one and decide from there. So let's go. Okay, problem is I know which one is from the feel of it, so it's kind of a bit hard to pick. So let's go for this one. Okay. Well, Spiky has, I'm guessing it's Dean. Oh, it's Dean. Okay, so, well, let me see. Okay, so he's got an angry look. He's got a weapon. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling a fantasy for this one. I don't know why, I'm just feeling fantasy because like fighting is giving me that. So I think I have just the right book for this one. My first book for TBR is going to be Legend by David Gemmell. This one was a recommendation by a staff member in Waterstones. So I liked the title, I liked the cover, so I checked the back of it and it did sound interesting. So let's read the back to you guys. His name is Dross. The stories of his life are told everywhere, but the grizzled veteran has spurned a life of fame and fortune and retreated to the solitude of his mountain lair. His home is, I can't even say this word, Dras Del Noc, and it is the only route through the mountains for the army laying waste to the country around them. Once the stronghold of the Drene, the fortress of Dras Del Noc will now be their last battleground, and Dras will be its last hope. His story is legend. I'm thinking there'll be fighting, there's a lot of fighting involved in this one, and it goes perfectly with a weapon on the cover. So let's see how long it is. I'm kind of hoping it's a short book, because like I said, I don't really have it in me to read long ones. Well, there's an epilogue in it, so it's 356 pages including an epilogue, and the epilogue's only 1 page, not bad. So, sorry if I butchered any names in that one, but my first pick for the TBR. Okay, so let's pick out the second one. I've got one in my hand, I don't know what this one is, but let's pick this one. What's it? She's on this side this time. That's why I didn't know it. It's okay. She's got flowers, so let's pick a book that's got. She's got flowers on her dress right there. So let's pick a book that's got flowers on the cover. For flower on the cover, I'm going to pick Firefly Wedding. I know technically it's more of a plant, but you know what? Plant, flower, same thing in my head. So this manga is, I can't remember what it's about. The problem is, like, I get books and then I read the back, it sounds interesting, I buy it, then it just goes to sit there for God knows how long and I completely forget the plot. Let's see what it's about. It says, afflicted with a heart condition, Satoko is determined to secure a marriage that will benefit her family before she dies. But before she can realize her goal, she's targeted by a mysterious assassin named Shenpei. In a last-ditch effort to save her life, Sakato asks her would-be murderer to marry her. Her proposal isn't sincere, but unfortunately for her, Shinpei loves as intensely as he kills. Ooh, I love the sound of that. Can Satoko find a way to break the engagement without losing her life? On the surface, Satoko has it all. She's beautiful, the daughter of a nobleman, and at a prime age for marriage. Unfortunately, she is also quite ill, only has the short time left to live. Before she can secure a marriage that will redeem her worth in her family's eyes, she finds herself the target of the mysterious assassin Shenpei, and her plans are put in jeopardy. In order to save herself, she makes a desperate proposal of marriage. When it comes to love, however, Shenpei takes until death do we part seriously. I love this. I love this. I completely forgot about that. Oh, come on, that totally got me. I would have known, like, you know, says, oh, dude, I want to read this right now. That's how excited I am for this one. So let's go to the next one. I'm trying to pick different ones, but it's just because I know which one it is. So I'm going to try and basically do a different way for next time. But for the time being, I'm just doing it this way. Okay, here's one. Let's go for this one. I've picked Grogu, haven't I? So that it is. Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm actually not feeling a sci-fi book. I started reading Red Rising the other day, but I wasn't feeling it, so I put it down for now, and then later on down the line I'll give it another try. But the thing is, I do not feel like a sci-fi. And I already got a fantasy on there, so I want to try and basically do something different. And I can see a greeny cover manga in front of me, so let's go for that. I got lucky. I was going to pick up a manga, but then this came into my face, which is Half a Soul, which technically is a green cover. This one I know is basically meant to be like it's like a fairy tale type of book. Initially, when I heard of this, that bit I didn't know. I just I was thinking about the book and I thought it's the little bits I heard, I felt like it wasn't really my type. Up until recently when I watched a vlog on it, and it came to my attention that it's a fairy tale, and I love fairy tales, and let's face it, I can do with all the fairy tale vibes right now. So let's do this one. It's about Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. Let's read it back together. It's difficult to find a husband in Regency England when you're a young lady with only half a soul. Very sounds interesting. Ever since she was cursed by a fairy, Theodora Ettings has no sense of fear I can't read. Theodora Ettings had no sense of fear or embarrassment, a condition which, do you know what, seriously guys, I really cannot read today. Theodora Ettings has had no sense of fear or embarrassment, a condition which makes her prone to accidental scandal. Dora hopes to be quiet, sensible wallflower during the London season, but after the strange, handsome and utterly uncouth Lord Sorcier discovers her condition, she is instead drawn into dangerous and peculiar fairy affairs. If Dora's reputation can survive both her curse and her sudden connection with the least liked man in all of high society, then she may yet reclaim her normal place in the world. But the longer Dora spends with Elias Wilder, the more she begins to suspect that one may indeed fall in love even with only half a soul. Enter the world of this enchanting debut historical fantasy where only one more meddlesome than fairies is a marriage-minded mother. Didn't know it was a debut, so that's interesting. Okay, this book is There's an afterword in it too, but it's a short book, then 277 pages. With an afterword added in, and then it's giving you extras, which is chapter in the next book. So a very short book. Let's just do one more. Okay, amazing. Hoping to get something that. Okay, that's the Evangeline already had her. It's this one. Spiky hair. Gojo? It is Gojo. Right, for this one, 100% would have done Jujutsu Kaisen, but it is at a place at the moment in the manga that I can't continue with yet, because I've seen the anime and I know what's coming, and mentally I can't deal with what's about to happen given the timing of right now. So I will give this one to another manga, and to be nice to it, I'll give it a horror manga, but it's not. But this one is not a manga; it's a manhwa. I remember it's a manhwa, but it's horror. Killing Stalking. I'll go and pick it up right now. Killing Stalking, Volume 1 by, where's the author? Kugi. This is a manhwa, it is a horror manhwa, which I first came across thanks to Mike from Mike Watson. It sounded just up my alley. It's basically there's stalking, there's killing, there's violence. Love it. So let's read the back for it. Look at that trying to call him using crazy for you. Oh, that's already getting me around. Okay, it says, you bum, a scrawny and quiet man has a crush on one of the most popular and handsome guys in his college, Sangwoo. Sangwoo's original. I've been watching Squid Game, and there's a Sangwoo in there too. I wonder basically if that means Sangwoo's a bad guy. I laugh if it is. After the two cross paths again, Yoon Bum's feelings grow in intensity until they become an obsession. My keyword, obsession. And he breaks into Sangwoo's home, but what he sees inside is not the Sangwoo of his fantasies. His dream of this alluring man abruptly turns to a nightmare. Oh god, I'm excited. I am so excited. Okay, so that's my 4 Funko Pops picked. So let's show you my box. Okay, so I'm happy. Okay, so I'm happy with my picks, honestly, because they're short and they're sweet, and for a person who's trying to get back into reading, this I think is perfect. I'll just put them in the order. I picked them in. No, I didn't. That's not the right order I put them in. Okay. I think that's a better version now. Okay, yeah. Okay, so basically, first, well, that one's not facing the right way, but I want to be able to see the name. Okay, so here we go. This is my TBR for the month. We have got Legendborn, which is for a book with a weapon on the cover. Firefly Wedding for a book with a flower on the cover. Half a Soul for a book that's got green on the cover. And Killing Stalking for a horror manga, but manhwa, but same thing. So I'm really excited to read these, and honestly, the game was nice to me. First time playing it, but it was nice to me. I managed to get 2 mangas. Well, I keep saying mangas, but I got a manga in there, I got a manhwa in there. I've got very short books, and I'm excited. I'm really excited for this. If you stayed till here, thank you so much, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video.